So next, we already heard from Chris just now, amazing explanation about how we get the income with Atomy platform, right? Mainly, we have two income source for most distributor member, general commission and mastership bonus. And how do we start our business right? We already know that Atomy is a binary marketing plan, right? So we need to also follow a good direction in terms of forming our group structure. And really important to begin and continue until the end the right way, so that this will help you to grow your business smooth and also faster as well. This strategy has been proven successful. I believe just now you saw one of the testimony shared by Chris just now, right? The Uber driver from Malaysia, right? So their group is growing very, very fast. They are also following the same linear strategy as well. Not just their group, many other successful group, they are also following the same. We already know this is proven way of success. So make it as a rule for you to follow and duplicate to your partner to follow. At the same time, we also have heard of some people who did not follow it, and then it may go through some more hurdle than those who follow this strategy well. Okay, so it's really important for you to know from the beginning. That is the reason that we have this plan very, very early stage. So the linear strategy of our group is, when you plan your binary structure, we all already know that when you register new member, it's only either the left or the right side. And you continue like that, which means that when you register the third member, right, it has to be under the straight line. Don't branch out for other people. Later, I will have some kind of a picture to illustrate that to you. So just remember the principle. When you register member, only do straight line like a motorway, left and right side. Next, people with close relationship, you always put them on the same straight line, which means that if you have family, close family group, you always put them one after another on the straight line only. Don't split them, and also don't branch out for them as well for the same family group. So always put on the same straight line for people with close relationship. So maybe you can group like your family, and then your colleagues group, and then your neighbors group, etc. Okay. And don't register your own contact on your members' right side, which means that don't branch out for them. And when we register any members as well, we also need to think from their perspective as well. For example, if you want to register this person under whichever side, how is it going to benefit them and help them to grow the business? We also need to consider, because when we introduce people to join Atomy in our group, we are responsible for their growth as well, right? We are kind of their mentor, so that we need to also think of their benefit too when we are, joining them. And always we want to create balance of your left and right side. In the beginning, we follow this structure, and then always we want to have a balance, because how we get the commission is through the matching of the point, right? So balance is also important. All right. So the strategy that the successful group has been following, we can call this a 3-3-3 principle. Why 3-3-3, right? It has been proven successful way in growing a business in a very sustainable way. So how we do that? Most of you, if you already have consultation with your leader about how to plan your lineage, you already heard about it. We suggest that, you register always from your left side first, straight line, at least 3 to 5 people to begin with, to make your left line strong first, regardless of how many members already are there. So maybe you join like, a month ago, and then after you try the product, you like the product, you feel that you want to start growing your structure to get cashback, to get passive income. And then when you log into your account, you may see, oh, already like 10 people there on the left side. It doesn't matter, because you just started, you do not know any of them, right? So you always still begin registering member on your left side first, because that line need to be strong as well for everybody, right? After that, because you want to start the business, right? You need to learn first, right? You need to learn about the company. You need to learn about the product. You need to learn about how we get the income. So when you are recruiting other people as your member, at least you know how to share information with them. In the future, you are also going to be a leader who are guiding them in the business as well. And also, committed together to grow the business continually. After you have done the above, then you are ready to branch out to your right side to, recruit member. When you recruit member, that is you're going to put on your right side, you are really responsible for their growth as well. Okay. After branching out to the right side, we must be responsible to following up with them in terms of their experience of the product, and then how are they going to grow the business together with you, providing leadership with them. Okay, so always remember, we are number one member in our own structure. It doesn't matter what happened above you, you can, when you log into your account, you can only see your ID as the first one, right? And then left and right under you. So you are responsible for everybody that is under you as well, especially those that you are able to communicate with your own member that you recruited. So we must take ownership that this is our own business, and we must communicate and also take care of our both left and right side partner. So just some illustration here that fulfill the requirement that I mentioned just now. So let's say I join as a member, right? And then I try the product, I like it, and then I tell my mom first because I want my family to experience the product too. And then usually mom may not say no to you, right? When you want to introduce something and start the business, they might be supportive. So I introduce to my mom first. And then let's say my mom liked the product and then tell her friend, right? So this N1 in red is my mom's contact, not my contact. So just now we through sharing just now, we already know we are unlimited level, and then everybody is connected under your structure, right? Whether you know them or not. So this M1, who is mom's friend, you may not know, but also your member now, right? And then I tell my brother, I tell my sister, and I join them under this line. Why is that so? Because they are mom, brother, sister, one family, right? So one family straight line together. I don't split them either my right side or mom's right side. No, I put them straight line together. And then, because I already started and I already learned about the company, I have confidence, I want to share to other people. And I join my friend number one on my right side, because I also want to start creating my balance, right? I am sure I'm going to grow the business and take care of my partner. And then I join my friend two, friend three, and then maybe my neighbor on my right side as well. I decided I'm going to put my neighbor on my right side. So still you can see here, I'm only creating a straight line, still a straight line here. And then my colleague, I put on my left side because I decided I want to put my colleagues group on this side. So you can see I'm still having a straight line structure here. They are still at the moment consumer. Nobody is doing the business at the moment. But let's say, mom is inspired, want to see that I'm growing and want to start a business as well. And then mom want to join another friend under her. Although mom already has 1, 2, 3, 4 people, but still following the same principle of the 3-3-3, right? Friend number 2 still here. Mom's friend number 2 still the straight line here. And number 3 friend. So she followed that principle of registering 3 people on the same side from her own contact here. And then after that, she branched out. Friend number 4 of her group, maybe another group of friends. And then still same straight line. So you can see this structure is a healthy way of growing the business, because you have the straight line here. Your mom, who is starting the business, also having a straight line here in the beginning. Okay. So far, is this clear? Let's say, for example, if mom friend number 1, 2, 3 has a group of friends, right? Let's say let's say this M4, 5, and this one should be 6. Actually, it's the same group of friends from 1, 2, 3. Mom will still put this under this straight line. Don't branch out yet because we don't want to split people with close relationship, right? In this situation, this M4, 5, and 6 may be another group of friends of mom. Okay. And when we are also planning our lineage, this is also a very good way in terms of when you are recruiting member and when you're writing a name list, you prioritize to approach this group of people that will help you to grow your business faster as well. So think of your name list contact. If you have anyone of your contact who has many contact, they have many friends, right? So that, you know, because of unlimited level, all their friends, all their contact that they register under them is your contact as well. So that will help your business to multiply faster. And those who has network marketing experience, because they tend to understand, you know, the basic quicker. So for example, people with network marketing experience, they already know they need to write their name list. They already know they need to be determined with their business, etc. So we just need to educate them again about the Atomy way of growing the business, but they may be a quicker learner in this situation. And social media influencer. So for example, social media influencers, they are very exposed to like public, right? So if they're sharing about, you know, how they are liking the product, you know, how they found a new opportunity that they really enjoy and can really see their success, and then they kind of do kind of social media promotion, then many people whom they know or do not know can approach them to grow the business together, right? And at least be a consumer. And those who has good skill of sharing and public speaking. Atomy business is a sharing business, right? And educating business. And if you have any friends who are very good in sharing, you know that they are very natural in, you know, just telling people what they like. And then in terms of public speaking, they having potential in terms of speaking on the stage about product and about also compensation plan, right? Then they'll be a good leader in your structure in the future as well. And those who have good sales skill, like similarly to sharing about what they like in terms of product, and they're able to, you know, promote the product and the business quicker and very well to their friends and family as well. And last but not least, hair salon owner, makeup artist, shop owner, those who has business already, right? Number one, they already have a business mindset. So it's easier for them to, you know, start atomic business that is much easier than traditional business. And also, they already have their own consumer network who are looking for, you know, atomic product. We are daily necessity product, but mainly we have health supplement, and also we have the beauty product, right? Skincare. So hair salon owner, makeup artists, they already have their group of consumers who are looking for this product. And then also they should have their reputation of recommending good product to their consumer as well. So it's easier for them to promote this product to their consumer too. So as you write your name list in terms of the people you want to contact to recruit in your group structure under Atomy, prioritize these people as well, because if they grow together the structure with you like this, for example, if this is mom fulfill the requirement of all this and want to grow the business, and you know that they can grow this kind of structure faster under you as well. The more partner you have, the more binary structure that you have. You can imagine that you are having like more franchise under your franchise business, right? That will help you to multiply, duplicate your member group faster as well. And if we understand well about the compensation plan, just now Chris mentioned, from Diamond Master until Imperial Master, we are growing together with partner, right? Of course, the more partner we have, the easier that we can communicate, and then we can grow towards the next level, having the promotion together. So this is the reason that we plan our linear strategy this way. Okay. So similarly, I just want to highlight that it's very important to always consult with your sponsor if you're not sure about how to plan your lineage, especially in the beginning. Yeah, because if you have registered wrongly and then you are not able to correct within a few days' time, that position will be there forever until, if they terminate, which is 1 year later. So that will significantly slow down your business. And then, if we do make a mistake, that is actually deciding that person's fate in Atomy business, right? So we must be very careful when we are doing this as well. And then regularly consult your lineage with your leader to check, are you growing towards the correct direction? And then is this progressing well in your structure? So after we talk about all these principles, why we are doing straight line only? Just now, that very beautiful illustration by Priest already show you, right, how it works. Why straight line? And what is firing up from the bottom is the PV, right? Group PV 100%. So let's say, for example, M3 here purchase 50K product. So if they are all distributor member, all of them will get the 100% of the group PV. So for mom over here, all these people purchase, grow, kind of grow to her group PV, right? So it's easier for her to get the general commission and then try to balance left and right side. But if in a structure that is always branch out, not following this structure, the power of this group PV is significantly lesser. Okay, example here, you can see this M5, when M5 purchase, only M5, M4, mom and myself get. I mean, this is a good structure, but in a situation that people always branch out for other people, it will significantly lessen the power of the group, the PV. So always follow this strategy well, okay? Any question about the lineage? Today, what I'm sharing is the only very, very basic of the lineage strategy that we follow as a rule. And I really promise you, you follow this rule well, your business at least can be smoother than those who hasn't followed this from the beginning. And it's very important to start right from the beginning and then duplicate the right way to your partner to do the same thing as well. We follow it as a rule. Yeah, because I have seen people who hasn't followed and then they a bit struggle later on. And then when they realize too late, they have to revise and take a long, long time to revise as well. Yeah. Any question?
Shia.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit not well, coughing. Yeah. I just want to know about for 300 PV is that must be left and right.
For matching for commission?
Yeah.
Yeah. The smaller side, left and right.
Must be 300, 300.
It doesn't have to be exactly 300, 300, but as your left and right group PV continue to grow, the moment that the day when you match is when the system capture that you have a smaller side of 300.
Yeah. Oh.
So let's say you have even 1.5 million, 350, it matched 300. Okay?
Okay.
Any question about the lineage? Are we all agree with the lineage strategy? For me, when I started, although I don't understand fully why the lineage strategy work that way, after much studying and then watch video, you can feel free to watch online YouTube video about lineage strategy or Atomy. Everybody tell the same thing. That means that every successful team follow this same structure. So I am not smarter than them, right? They already successful, so I just follow. Yeah, at least I know that if I follow, there's lesser chance of me making a mistake, right? Yeah. So follow the lineage strategy. This is my sincere advice to you, especially if you're just starting now. Follow from the beginning and then always consult with your leader to check whether you are growing right direction. Okay.
ShiaTing, hello, ShiaTing, Eric. Would you like to share what is the benefit of this lineage strategy to the partners here? Eric?
I can share a bit about those who not having the consultation with leader and what happened to the lineage. So I have an example. It's actually one of the member in my lineage, and then she didn't really understand about the lineage strategy, and then at the end of the day, a lot of her member cannot see the result, even though like many of them they are distributor account, but they not follow the system, and also lack of the consultation. So can you see my screen? So this is the lineage. So this is their lineage. So without consultation, you can see the group like didn't grow since last year. So it's about 1 year, 1.5 years already. So because of the lineage strategy they are using is totally wrong. That's why you can see here a lot of the member, they can't see result and then can't grow. That's why they the account also like terminated. Yeah, so this is the quite bad example of the lineage. So if you focus left or right, then you just, if you register people, just focus left or right, no branch out. So as for this one, it's a quite serious problem, because the partner, she want to help everybody. She want to make everybody, she want to motivate it. She want to encourage everyone to do this business. That's why she tried to branch out for everyone. But at the end of the day, it's really pointless. It doesn't work, because a lot of the member, they seem like want to do the business, but there's no action, no consultation. And then now she's like struggling. Yeah, so it's good to have a consultation with your leader or your sponsor about the lineage whenever you want to sign up the new member. As what ShiaTing said, we do not branch out to anyone, even though you thought that member might maybe she's a potential. We branch out for them only when they join the system, only when they understand, only when they're able to share the company introduction and the compensation plan. Only they're able to do those things. Then you know that person is ready for the business. Then you started to branch out for them. So this is my advice to everyone. So do not try to help everyone that you think might be potential. So at the end of the day, it will affect our own business as well, not just their business, also our own business, because we cannot, for example, here in the lineage, we can't help any of them because they branch out so many. We don't know who is a potential. We can't help any of them. So if they focus two straight line, then it's much more easier for us to help them or support them. Yeah, so yeah, this is my feedback about that.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, that's one example of people who hasn't understand, right? And then they follow what they think is right. Yeah. So eventually, you know, the consequences become like that. So I wish all of us here we follow the strategy well. And this is a long-term business, you know, we are not going to just look at the 40-pound matching only, right? Yeah. In terms of growing a long-term business, having that big passive income that Pris showed us just now, that we need to grow our structure correctly from the beginning. Yeah. And then, yes, Caroline?
Yeah, just a question, Shia.
Mm.
About the termination that you've mentioned. So
Mm.
for 1 year that the member is not doing anything, will it, so that's the point of termination? A year of
Terminate.
yeah.
1 year after no purchase or no commission.
So 0 purchase.
Yeah, so if for example they register only, they didn't buy anything, then after 1 year their account will be terminated, then they can re-register again.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
or for it.
Sorry. Yeah, so for example, if at the beginning they purchase something, but then it becomes stagnant for a year, will that be a reason?
So for example, if today a new member purchase something, right, and then they are not doing business, they don't buy anymore, they just use toothpaste, toothbrush, etc., and then next year this time their account will be terminated. In UK is 1 year, right? And then I know in Malaysia, new registration, if they did not purchase anything, 6 months they would be terminated, but UK is 1 year at the moment. Yeah. So that is the reason we have to be careful when we register people, because let's say they are in a incorrect position that you register, and then they are serious, they want to grow business with you, but in a wrong position, it's harder for them. Or they wait another year to rejoin. 1 year later, many things can happen, right? Yeah. So that's why it's important. And I also mentioned that we need to think about the person that we register as well. If someone choose to branch out for own contact to someone's right side, right? Because you think you want to, for example, if I have like friend ABC, A join first, and then after that B join under A. C, of course, I put under B, right? In a following lineage strategy. But if someone think of, oh, because A show interest, A might want to join, might want to do the business, right? Not taking action yet, maybe potential in their own mind. And then that person put C on A's right side. This example, right? So what do you think if you are C? We must think of other person in other person's shoe. If C really want to do the business, A is doing nothing to help, to at least guide. C is isolated, right? If you, I'm just a simple way drawing like that. A, B. By right, C should be here, right? My own friend. Okay, this one. But if someone is not careful and, put C here, because thinking that A is potential, A might do the business with me, I want to help A to get some commission so that she see the money, she motivated. So I put here. Number one, first of all, you think how you would think if you are C, you are in this position, isolated if A is not doing the business. Okay. And then if she's serious about it, because this is your power line, you continue to grow, right? By right. This person is isolated. If she wants, she need to grow these two to get by themselves. And yes, A is just getting the money by not doing anything. So C won't be happy, right? If she realize, she will realize in the future. Yeah, just a matter of time. Yeah, so don't do this really. Don't. Yeah. When I have a meeting with when we have a meeting with Imperial Master in the Korea, so their feedback is because they've been doing the business for so long, right? He said there's no potential. You focus on the person who are actively now doing it, taking the action. Yeah, whether we think that, the person has potential or not, in the future. Yeah, when they are really taking action, join the system and then share the product, use many product, go to seminar with you, and then do home party. They are the one, then okay, we can advise them how they do the business. Also, we still won't branch out for them. They have to branch out themselves with their own contact. We are just guiding them. In Atomy, we are teamwork business, right? We are kind of collaborative together. Yeah, so that we can grow together. But at the same time, it's your own business as well, because you take care of your left and right side. It's very unique, right? Own business and then teamwork business at the same time. Yes, Caroline?
Sorry, guys, I have another question.
Yes, feel free.
Yeah, I'll just go back to the same topic, lineage, and if the person on top is terminated, but the one at the bottom is the one really working hard, but the sponsorship is from the top, and that what do you call that? And that is terminated. Will it affect the second one?
No. So for example, this A is
Terminated. And
B terminated.
B is the sponsor of A.
B is, so in this situation, is your question, you are A, and then B is not active, and then terminated, and then C is growing the business?
Yeah.
Would it affect you?
Will it affect the C?
No. So you carry on with C.
Okay.
Yeah, so this person terminated just means that this one is just not there. The connection is still the same.
So because I'm just thinking about the importance of that sponsorship ID. The sponsorship ID that we are giving to these people going down. So the sponsor number of A is in B. The sponsor number of B is in C. My question is, will it affect because C is carrying the sponsorship ID of B?
Oh, no.
Okay.
In the Atomy structure, their computer system, once the one is registered, then it's done. Yeah. When we are looking for the sponsor ID, always the last person, right? The last person of the lineage when you register new member. I know what you mean. Like, for example, eventually B is account terminated. Would it affect C status, right? It won't affect because once registered, it's there.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question or feedback?
Yeah, I've got a follow-up question with regard to termination. This is Cillian. For example, a person has been terminated for his membership and wanted to come back after a few years and doesn't want to go back to his or her sponsor. Can she or he goes to another sponsor for a new membership?
Yes. After terminated, then it's like a new member.
Also, they're going to
It's
give
their
another
choice.
number.
Yeah, so after their own account terminated already, then they are no longer Atomy member, right? Then they need to be registered again as a new member.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Any question about the lineage strategy? Any question? No? Oh, okay. I would like to highlight one thing that to all of you. I'm sure that all of you guys started this business, in the beginning, right? Yeah, please, when you register member, please fully communicate with your sponsor. Let's say airline, you should communicate with Glenda. And then what kind of person are you going to register on your left and right side? You needed to confirm, and then just to make it straight line is much better. And Dewi, you also in the beginning, right? Yeah, so that's why when you register any membership, and please communicate with your sponsor and register. Otherwise, you make something long and the many paperwork ready for you. You must handle by yourself. And if you put the people lonely, and the person registered under you lonely, and then they just started with a long lineage, right? So that's why in order to avoid your mistakes, please communicate with your sponsor and register and build your just left and right side, just a straight line, that's important. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And if you have not understand the lineage strategy I shared today, it's okay. And then I will share a very nice video on YouTube as well. He explained much in detail, and also what consequences will happen if you do not follow that. Watch that one, is very important. And then discuss with your sponsor. And even if you don't understand, I really advise you still follow it. Later you will understand why. Okay. I'm just going to make some announcement before we close.